All right, so I wrote for everything that we could approve at this time. We cannot approve things like going up and over on the right side, all the extra additional R&Is.
Okay.
Again,
Statement from Ford.
okay. So condone or recommend a procedure of pay code blending or using pay code blending and reading warranty of different repair. Furthermore, it allows partial pay. Okay, so right here even says recommends.
Recommended means that needs to be done. That's when you look over that lawsuit right there that happened. Recommend means you're doing it. If not, then you're liable for it.
Okay.
You're going against repair procedures. So this is recommended means you're supposed to do it. I recommend you not walking across the freeway with a box on your head, but if you choose to do it, that's on you.
Okay.
It's the same thing. If they recommend not gluing on a roof, but if you do it, you're $43 million in the hole. You lose.
So we're going to go based off of recommend and require are different operations, because also Ford will say we recommend you replace all 4 tires, not just one, or we recommend that you. Okay. And so we're going to do that.
So y'all are going to go against what Ford recommends.
What recommends? Yes.
So you'll need to write me.
So I have a denial letter right here.
Okay.
I've also sent a copy to the customer and called them explaining what we can pay for at this time. I have a check for the estimate that we can write for as of right now. I did include the fuel pocket, and the R9 of the fuel door itself, the left quarter panel, rear bumper, and so I have all that in here. However, like I said, I can't approve everything at this time.
Why can't you? That's just delaying the claim and the repair process.
So, I mean,
because if Ford says to do something, I can give you a statement from my manufacturer too. It's if you're all
so again,
other shops. I mean, I'm supposed to repair something I can guarantee. I can't guarantee it. Right here, Ford says they're recommending, and they say why.
Right.
I don't think that you read the whole thing. And it's
so I mean, I can read the top even says not recommended operations. We're talking about required operations or not. That's what insurance is going to pay.
You can do it, but you can't warranty it, and it's going to affect the value of the car.
So why do most shops in this area?
Because they're ignorant.
Okay.
And they don't want to argue with y'all.
Okay. So
and they're willing to take the risk because y'all are feeding them work. It can be any of the scenarios.
Okay.
But
so we're going to go based off of what would be considered an industry standard operation. And
what's industry standard?
So burning in the roof rail right there instead of taking it up and over would be industry standard on a Ford Fusion.
Okay.
Not R&Ing things like the quarter vent when you're only needing to take it to the edge or break in the paint. That would be considered industry standard.
Who is going to warranty those repairs? As a repair professional, I'm going by what I'm told to do so I can warranty it, and I have to be without warranty repairs. So who's going to warranty that? The repair professional or Geico?
Geico's not going to warranty work because we're not telling you how you have to repair. We're telling you what we'll pay for.
You're telling me how to repair it. You're telling me what you're paying for.
Again, so you can charge however. Again, I also don't tell you what your rates are. I tell you what the area rates are, which they happen to match up with what you have, so it's not an issue. But as far as we don't tell you how you have to do your operations. We tell you what we're going to pay for. You're free to charge however you want. However, if it is over the amount that we are willing to pay for and we can't document with required operations why we need to pay the additional amount, like required operations, why we need to have the additional.
You'll have all OEM parts?
No, we have aftermarket parts as well.
You have an aftermarket headlight?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Statement from that?
So this actually does not exclude aftermarket headlamps because the Department of Insurance in California has approved insurance quality aftermarket parts and LKQ parts as well.
Is the insurance, are they the repair professional?
No, we're the insurance professional.
Okay.
If we use
all y'all are trying to do is
If we use a part that's not OEM, the Department of Insurance requires us to guarantee that part for the lifetime that the customer owns the car. So we'll do that.
So we need something in writing on that.
It says it right here at the end of our estimates, right here, as far as alternative parts use. It's all.
And you'll protect me in any kind of lawsuit.
So we protect.
So if I burn in that clear, if I put aftermarket parts, y'all are gonna go to court with me. I have something like that over there.
So we don't guarantee your paint. We guarantee, like I said, the guarantee that we're giving is the part that we source. If you order that part, put it on the car, then we will guarantee that part for the lifetime that they own the car.
And the customer is not happy with it. What's your guarantee?
The guarantee is that it fits, functions, and looks as if the part that was pre-loss.
Okay. Will it give the same? So if the customer goes for the diminished value claim and I put aftermarket parts on it, I burn in the stuff.
Yeah, they just need to submit a diminished value claim after the repair's done, and we'll review it.
Okay.
Those are determined case
But
by
I
case.
still don't understand why y'all are going against what I'm showing. Did you put anything for scanning of the vehicles?
No, because again, there's no indication of a pre or post scan required.
They met with Honda, Toyota, Nissan, scans need.
Does it say that a 2014 Ford Fusion SE
Does it
required?
not say?
So again, the obligation is to provide proof that operations are required.
Show me proof that it's not. How do we know that there's not an issue if it's not scanned?
So if we're going by that logic, then I can say, show me proof that we don't need to paint every panel of the car.
I've showed you where it's online and stuff like that.
Again,
and even iCar is saying it too.
So that
we need to scan everything.
General statements about manufacturers or cars or just in general are not what we're asking for. We're asking for specific required from the manufacturer for that vehicle, that specific year, make, and model.
What does it say on here? Dash lights don't show on all codes.
Okay.
On it. You can go through here and find stuff. Oh. This right here.
Okay.
Every vehicle before and after the repair. I just went and did a Mitchell thing.
Okay.
And they went over the scan tools and stuff. And they're saying you need to be scanning stuff.
So needing to be scanning stuff isn't enough information to say this car needs to be pre and post
If they say all of them need to be scanned,
if they say
Mitchell is saying that in iCar that you need to scan all these vehicles and check and make sure there's nothing on there. Because I mean, we actually scanned and there is stuff on there. Just like that one, that Mercedes out there, it's got codes and showing from us unhooking and hooking stuff back up.
Okay.
It's a Lexus.
Because right now, as far as operations, we've taken out the lamp and taken out the fender, taken out the rocker panel.
So you've got the pre-scans here, and then you're going over, so you have stuff with the brakes. I was glancing over it. Anti-lock brakes.
Okay.
Voltage and stuff, and that's before we started pulling stuff apart. And so, even Chevy has one that, when you have the headlight out, that Mike Anderson was talking about, it's like you pull the headlight out, and it's sending a thing to the, well, it's not just sending a code, it's sending a thing to Chevrolet, and then it's contacting the owner of that vehicle for it. And so, all these vehicles have to be scanned.
Okay, well, as of right now, like I said, where we're at is...
Why can't y'all just approve the stuff when I've already showed it to you? It's like... or make the customer jump through hoops. If y'all don't want to pay to properly repair the vehicle, then total it.
I mean, that's not the case, though. We're not saying we're not properly repairing the vehicle.
I'm saying you're not properly repairing it. Ford is saying you're not properly repairing it.
So again, recommended is not the same thing as required, and that's where we have two different definitions of the same word, and so that's the problem. So, what we will do, like I said, moving forward, we have a check for you.
Okay.
We have the left side of the vehicle, not the right side, not the up and over.
Okay. So y'all, I need something from y'all that says y'all are going to warranty those repairs.
So,
that's what I need. If not, y'all can pay all my storage as of right now. Me sitting here waiting for you to do all this, and you can get the car out.
Okay, so the customer's choosing to bring their car here, not us.
Because she knows that I'm going to look out for them just like her brother.
Okay,
if y'all can't pay to do it, then you need to get it out of here. Because as of today, I'm going to start acquiring charges on it, or you are.
So again,
because I'm not going to improperly repair this vehicle.
And again, I'm not telling you how you have to repair. That's fine. Again, if you're recording me, I don't get permission for me to be recorded.
It's right there. I don't have to. It's right there. It's all over my shop.
So again, I'm going to state that I'm here to do an inspection. I am not giving permission for audio or video recording. I'm here to do my job. Moving forward.
So
we are authorizing this repair. Okay. We have a denial letter for the repair you requested. We are going to authorize we're going to guarantee any aftermarket or LKQ parts that are on the car.
You also was saying that you're going to pay to go up and over, and now you're rewriting saying that it's not. And you asked me to produce documents from Ford, and I can also produce
required. These don't say required.
It's required for me to be able to do a warranty.
Okay, and so
what you need required to keep that vehicle at the same value. For less diminished value.
So if they have a diminished value claim, they can file that with us. That's fine. We'll review that. As far as
why are you going against repair procedures?
We're not. These are standard repair procedures. Now, again, with what your shop can do, I know that you normally do PDR, but what
I've repaired and painted over 20,000 cars by 1996. Plus what I've ever painted in here.
That's great.
How many cars have you repaired?
Again, we're not even talking about that right now.
We are right now.
So
how many cars have you repaired and painted personally?
Zero.
Okay.
So again,
does that mean that you can tell me how to repair the car?
Which is why I'm not telling you how to repair your car. I'm telling you these are approved operations.
It's what?
These are the approved operations for the repair. The operations that you requested in your supplement, we cannot approve all of those. I've given you reasons why. We can go back and forth over and over again about recommended or required, but that does not change anything. As far as what you need to do to do your warranty, I'm not telling you that you can't do more.
These are our labor rates.
Well, these are what the labor rates are for the northern San Diego area.
Have you done? When was your labor rate study done?
This year. It was done in the last 6 months. It was approved by the Department of Insurance as well.
I haven't seen it. Okay. And the last Geico guy that was out here said that y'all have been paying these same labor rates for several years.
Okay, well I can't verify that, but I can tell you that this is what the rates are. Now I'm not saying that they haven't changed in the past year, that they might be the same rates as the past years.
Where is the documentation on that?
Again, I don't have to prove that.
I've talked to the Department of Insurance has, and
feel free, you can talk to them again. We actually just settled a lawsuit where we won, saying that we did have the correct rates for this area. So if you would like to go down that road, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
What I want to get to a point with, which keep interrupting, please let me tell you, I'm not telling you that you can't do more operations to that car to do what you need to do to offer a warranty for your business. Okay. I'm telling you what Geico will pay for. If you charge more than that for the additional operations that your shop requires, that would not be paid by Geico unless it is authorized on a supplement. You can charge the customer for the additional operations. They chose willingly to bring their car here.
And they can also go after your insured, too.
Again, that's completely outside of
you have a contract with the insured,
right,
to protect them. and pay for any damages they do. And y'all aren't doing that. I'm saying this needs to be done, and I have to be able to warranty the repairs.
Okay. And again, like I said, I'm not telling you you have to change your job to offer your warranty. I'm not saying that you have to do half the job to offer your warranty. You can do the job that you need to. I'm telling you what Geico would be responsible for paying for.
I need to be paid to properly repair the car.
Okay, and again, so then anything that is outside of what we have authorized to repair that you need to be paid for, you are completely free to charge the customer. They chose to bring their vehicle here. They have an understanding of knowing that I chose willingly to bring my vehicle here and to abide by whatever you need to do.
And this is reasonable. I've never had anyone, and you even said, you're not paying now to go up and over?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why is it an hour ago or whatever it was, you're paying for up and over, and now you're not?
So I was looking at it when we were looking at the car. I was thinking that because it didn't have a drip rail molding, that it would require us to go up and over. Actually, when I did research to look over the car, it requires to be at a bend in the vehicle, not even necessarily a 90-degree angle, or break in the paint to burn in clear coat. It is considered an average operation.
On the inside, an average operation, but it's not recommended by the thing. And
okay,
then even
again,
on the
and we're not
jams
going
and stuff,
with what's recommended, we're going with what's required.
it's required by the manufacturer to be able to warranty it.
Well, we just said recommended.
No, required is if you want to be able to produce a warranty, something that'll cover.
We're getting back to the same authorization.
I know.
Here's the check for you. Like I said, it's also the denial letter here. If you, like I said, if
What's
you need
on the
more,
denial letter?
the denial letter just states a summary of that we weren't able to approve the additional supplement that was requested.
Okay.
There will be a more
Why?
detailed, itemized one that is being mailed, but I couldn't print that one today. So that will be being mailed to
Why
you.
can't it just be emailed?
Because it goes through our main office, so I don't have a way to email that. So that's being sent to the customer and a copy to you. I have the check for the operations approved today. Moving forward, if you see additional operations that either you have required documentation, we can approve, or if you see something that we haven't already discussed, let us know. If you do need to charge additional operations that we can't approve, but you feel like you still need to charge, then that is fine, but that would not be covered by Geico or the expenses incurred for that.